Alright, we are back for game 2, and this is it's an okay hand. I'll keep. This is what would be called a snap keep. if I was actually drawing these cards for real, this is pretty sick. Turn 2 Plague Stinger, turn 3 Contagious Nim, turn 4 anything. Oh, if only would I drawn that turn a turn ago. Oh, that really sucks. Next turn will probably be Blight Mamba and play the Life Staff. Alright. Well, I'm okay trading damage here. And I do get my 4th land. That is good news. So let's figure out what is best here. I think playing the Blight Mamba, playing a Contagious Nim just seems better. Okay, let's see what the choices are. I can play Contagious Nim, I can play Blight Mamba, and a Life Staff. Both use the mana just as well. I'd rather play the Blight Mamba this turn, though, because the Life Staff, this is just such a quick clock on him, and he does not have green yet. So, yeah. I should have done that in a slightly different order, but we're okay. And I'll pass the turn. Because next turn I can get 2 for 1 with an Arc Trail. Oh, that sucks. Well, I have a ton of gas to follow it up with, at least. Contagious Nim or Icarats would be the question then. I think Contagious Nim and equip the little bugger. Because I can just I get, who knows, I might get up to 9 poison counters before I even get to cast him. But this is just a better body. Galvanic Blast it. I will gladly gain my 3 life. And he passes the turn. Interesting. This should look familiar to him. Contagious Nim number 2. Now, in the deck that I've drafted, I mean, this is probably going to be the same for any. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have 5 toughness on my guy, so I'm in very good shape here. Not going to block, for sure. Oh, and a Trigon. Oh. Well, playing this... Playing a Quarter Shield and attacking with the Nim gives me a 3/5 Infector. He's only got 1 card left in his hand, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And it basically lets me crush this race. And I just have to hope he does not have Turn to Slag. Turn to Slag would completely wreck me, but looks like he's a little bit flooded, and I hope that's the case. Glinthawk. Okay. And the race does appear to be on. That does suck for me, but We'll see. Okay, well, I guess I attack with the Nim first. I think I want to play the Icarats first. Okay, now the choice now is to equip just the Life Staff onto Icarats, or the Life Staff and the Shield onto Icarats. I'm just going to equip the Life Staff. And I'm on a 4-turn clock. He's on a pretty quick clock himself. Oh, equipping it was a mistake. Or was it? Yeah, it was. Alright. Which is kind of irrelevant here. See how this goes now. That's not so hot. Although it doesn't change my clock, it's still a 3-turn clock. No, if you have 5, 5, and 1. Untamed Might now may be an out, even with a Trigon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, awesome. Okay. I can play Contagious Nim. Okay, I think the choice here... Contagious Nim is better than Black Cleave Goblin. And if I go Contagious Nim on this turn, I can maybe even over... Although I'm only at 2 poison counters. No, the Nim this turn. Okay, so the choices are Black Cleave Goblin and attack, or Contagious Nim. And... Actually, Black Cleave Goblin, move the Life Staff onto the Goblin and attack is pretty sick. That gives me some life. He still has to double block this guy if he wants to do anything. No. Oopsies, that would have been bad. I'd rather keep the Goblin back and then use him next turn if I can. Okay, I'll see if he has any tricks first. I'll attack. Double block, yep. I would rather kill your Glinthawk. as planned. And I like this board position. Trigon over the Tel Jalad is looking really nice right now. Even though he's got a Strider harness. But see, I can go Black Cleave Goblin and equip with the Quarter Shield on my next turn. So his 3-2 is not going to do much to my pair of a 3-2 myself and a 2-4. All depends on whether he attacks with his Skyguard or not. He does attack with his Skyguard. So I'll draw a card instead. Play Black Cleave Goblin and attack. And I think that's the end of my turn. Alright, so it's a 2-2 flyer. Again, not too big a deal because I have that a Quarter Shield, which is looking to be the most ridiculous card ever at this point. It is winning this game pretty handily. I mean, along with obviously a whole host of guys. I mean, I remember this game started out with me getting 2 for 1 with an Arc Trail on Plague Stinger and Blight Mamba on my turn 3. He had 2 poison counters up until last turn, and this is turn 11. And this game is now just about over. So, starting off, I can do everything this turn. I can draw a card. I can now equip up Black Cleave Goblin. Is there any reason to equip up Contagious Nim instead? No, I'd rather Contagious Nim die if any of them is going to die. Because he has to block Contagious Nim. And he's going to block it. I mean, he's got to block both of them in reality. I mean, let's face it, with 1 card in hand, the score being 11 life to 7 poison counters, he doesn't have much of a chance here. Gonna trade. I'll gain more life. And I'll play Tel Jalad Fallen. I could have played Corpse Cure, but I mean, there's no reason to, since I mean, I'm left with a 2-2 body versus a 3-1 pro artifacts, which the pro artifacts could very easily matter here. And it doesn't really end up mattering. So that's the match. Thank you so much for watching round 1, and I hope you join me for round 2.